What up, my stars and starlets? Welcome back to the Lunagalaxy, and we're going to be going over something that has been anticipated, asked about when people see me go through my inventory. How do I organize it, and how do I have so many outfits and I know what they are and what they look like, and it's easy to get to them? I'm going to break it down on what I do. You can call this OCD, you can call this just madness, but it works for me and it makes life so much easier in my inventory. Now, I will say this: when I pull in my inventory, there are some things that are not organized yet because I just went shopping. Don't come for me. It will be organized, because trust me, I cannot log off before my inventory is straight and organized. So what you'll want to do is you want to open up your inventory wherever you have your button at. Mine is on the side. It is the little suitcase that you will find, and your inventory pops up on your screen. So you have your inventory section, your recent tab, and your worn folder. All three of these are going to become your best friend. Down here is your received items, whether you bought them on the marketplace or someone sent it to you. You can keep that expanded or collapse, whatever works for you. And again, I will clear that. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to show you how to get to where you need to go. Now, of course, it will be easier to organize your inventory when you do this from the beginning of you getting on Second Life, but we all know that doesn't happen, and there has been some changes to what you can and can't do on your inventory list. So I did mine fairly early on when I came into Second Life because I knew very quickly that this was not going to work for me. Most of the people, when they see their inventory, it literally looks like this. It does at least put it in alphabetical order, but when you run into things, some things aren't noticeably a shirt, pants, shoes. They name them, and sometimes you like it to be specific. So one thing that I do, I want my items that I specifically know I'm going to go to at the top of my inventory. So of course, when you start at the top, you have your inventory that can collapse here, and you have your library, which there's just a bunch of stuff that comes automatically everyone is going to get. But we're going to go into our inventory. All of this stuff is going to be there. Your gestures, your lost and found, your calling cards, body parts, like all of this stuff you really can't get rid of. But once you get down past your trash can, from your trash can down, this is all of you, baby. This is all the things that you have organized. So what I've done is I want my items that I know I need ASAP at the top. I realize that certain symbols will push certain things to the top, not just alphabetical order. So I've found out that the exclamation point is higher than the asterisk. So I have all of these items with an exclamation point numbered and in alphabetical order. Yes, I did that because I needed to. I needed to do that. So as I go down, I do have some things, like I said, these are the things that I had asterisk before and I haven't really sorted them. I even have a folder that says to sort through. Yes, even when I go shopping and I want to just find stuff faster, I drag and drop stuff into the sort folder that I know it's stuff that I need to sort, so it gets the rest of my inventory organized. You don't have to go that far, trust me, you don't. It's just me. So what I do is I put an exclamation point, I right click and rename my folder, and then I put my exclamation point and I have accessories, I have animations, I have AO HUDs, I have things specifically for my avatar, because I do have the normal me, I have the mermaid me, and I have a couple of emo goth looking me's that I have specific things that I want to add to. So things like the head, like my body, specifically my Lara and my Lara X body. These are things that go onto my body, like my body forms. I have a couple of the free meshes. I actually need to move some of the stuff over because I have eyes here I didn't know were here. So some of those folders are when I first started, and I didn't fully break things down like this, but it still is in the avatar section. And then I have things down to eyelashes, eyes, skin tones, etc. I have my build items because sometimes I do terraform and build. And then I have my clothes. My clothes are broke down to bottoms, club attire. I have costumes, I have dresses, I have full outfits. I have outfits that specifically come everything with a top, a shirt, with a shirt, bottoms, shoes, everything. So I just keep those all together. And I have leisure, I have lingerie, I have specific mermaid items, I have certain items for raves, I have shoes. So when we go into our bottoms, I then have it broke down again into jeans, leggings, pants, shorts, skirts. And then I think my shoes. Yes, my shoes are broke down to boots, pumps, sandals, and open toe shoes, skates, slippers, sneakers, and my scrippa heels. So when I say I break down everything that I'm wearing, I really do. So if I know I'm looking for a specific item, then I know it's going to go in my tops. I probably need to break down my tops and jackets, but as of right now, honestly, I think it's fine, because I'm also the type of person of when I make an outfit, that's the outfit and it's done. I don't really go back to it. There are some items that I have drug over into other outfits, but also I don't need to use my inventory with that. I'm going to show you another way to do that as well. So as you can see, this is an organized amazement. Some of you may have some other ways that you organize that might be easier, but for me, I find stuff very easy doing it this way. I even have holiday sorted. I have my floaters and my hoppers. I have my HUD follower. I have my story in its own folder. I have my pets. These are pets that are not my Animesh pets. I have a different folder for Teagle and I have a different folder for Zuby. I have my vehicles all in a folder as well, and so on and so forth. You can break this down to as much as you want, but that's how I organize things into their own categories. One more folder here, my accessories. I have my adult items, my bumpers, my hair, my hats, my jewelry, my makeup, my nails, my pasties, my purses, my scarves. So I literally break things down per category, and I do not regret any of this. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to hit that plus sign. Those of you that are new to Second Life, you'll hit that plus sign, and then you'll do new folder, and of course it'll come up to new folder, and then you just type in whatever it is that you want it to be, and then you hit enter, and then it's going to go up wherever it fits in this line. I put numbers in specifically because I don't know. I just numbered them, and it actually helped me put them in alphabetical order, honestly, rather than trying to figure out. I don't know. It just worked with numbers. It helps me find it visually. So another thing that I do with my inventory is my recent tab is usually never empty. And I say that because sometimes there's crashes, sometimes I am doing a lot of stuff and then all of a sudden I have to leave. And then I'm like, crap, I can't find that item. I forgot to put it in my sort folder. I forgot to put it here, forgot to put it there. You'll want to filter out your inventory in your recent tab. So what I do is I pull up the little cog wheel that says show additional options, and then you'll want to go to show filters. What's going to pop up is you'll want to go down to the bottom where it says hours and days. That is where it will keep your recent folder for X amount of hours or X amount of days. Now, currently, I have mine set to 30 days because in the last month, I kind of did falter down, but it's actually not that bad because it keeps all of the folders that I'm using up at the top, so then I can find stuff, because during the holiday time, I keep going back to the same things. So the last 30 days actually has been helpful. You can set this to 2 hours. You can set this to 5 hours, but when you do that, type in whatever you want and hit close. So therefore, your recent folder will keep everything from whatever time span you did. So my recent folder is going to keep everything at the top in the last 30 days. So then that way, if I open up my story RP, it's only going to show me the items that I recently got. In this case, I have some props and my easel. And my props are actually, I have a section for my story where I separate the fields, animals, and etc. And my outfits, and let's do accessories. The most recent accessories, I've gone through makeup, hats, scarves, nails, jewelry, hair. It's only going to keep that stuff up recent from the last 30 days. Because then if I go over to my accessories and my hair, this is everything. So it kind of keeps it limited, so I know what to look for if I know I recently got it in the last 30 days. That's something that I absolutely love, and I am accustomed to the recent folder. Your recent folder is your recent tab in your inventory is going to be your best friend over your actual full inventory. remember that. Another thing that I do, I like to drag and drop things. And sometimes, depending on which viewer you're on, I am using Firestorm. You cannot drag and drop an item from one thing to another. So I have this item from Aerith. It's a head tattoo. Sometimes what I'll want to do on Firestorm is I know it's a tattoo and I want to take it over to Avatar and Tattoos. I can drag this from my inventory by left clicking and then going up to Inventory tab and taking it over to Tattoo. Now, in other viewers, I've noticed that you cannot do that, and sometimes you can cut and paste it over, but that is too risky of losing your item. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to extend additional inventory window. It is the suitcase down at the bottom here. So now you have 2 inventory windows that you can work with, and it's going to make dragging and dropping 10 times easier. So I know I want this to go over to my tattoos. I'm going to grab this Aerith Stellaris Bindi tat. I'm going to left click and drag it over to my tattoos, and now it's also going to be sorted there, and it's going to be pushed up in my inventory as well. So now my avatar and my tattoos, and I have my Aerith Stellaris Bindi tattoo is what we just drug and dropped over, and then we can just get rid of that, and now it is sorted out where it needs to be. So that is very handy, especially when you have a lot of stuff and you know you want to drag and drop it over. You can even do this if you're already in your inventory tab and you hit it again, and say that you don't have it sorted out from your most recent folder. You can easily go down, and let me see if we can find something down here. All right, so this is Destination Resort Skis. I have a folder for my travel, so I'm going to take this and destination keys and take this over to my travel. And now if I go up to my travel section in my folder, we now have our destination resort keys in our folder. So it doesn't just have to be the recent tab. It can be your inventory tab. If you scroll down, you're going to get both of those inventories, so you can drag and drop 10 times easier. That is so helpful when you're trying to organize your inventory. So another thing that I'm really accustomed to is using pictures so I can see what my items are without having to click them and add them to my avatar. Sometimes if you know what you're looking for and you just need to see the picture, but sometimes clicking and adding them, then detaching and adding and attach it, sometimes it's just too much work. So we're going to go to this specific item of shoes that we're wearing. We're going to go to our clothes and our shoes. These are under boots. These are the offline glacier boots. I couldn't remember what they were called, so that's why I needed to go to my worn item, my worn tab, to see exactly what I was wearing. So we're going to go to our clothes, our shoes, our boots are our off glacier. So we have our off glacier boots here. So as you can see, when we click on this, we have no idea what it is. Even if we go over here and click on this, we have no idea what it is. There's no picture popping up. There's no nothing. What we're going to do is we're going to zoom down to our boots. And I know I have some peeking through. Don't come for me. Don't worry about it. So we're on our off glacier boots here. We're going to right click and click on image. And you're going to get a nice little image box pop up. And then you're going to click the little camera. And now we have a picture of our boots. And if we wanted to, we could get a perfect angle. We could take another picture by clicking take photo. I will try and get it a little bit better. There we go. So if this was a picture that we wanted to do, we would hit save, and now the picture should pop up. Now the picture is here, and we can upload to our computer. We can choose a texture, all the things, but we're just going to exit out. So now when we hover over the picture, now we have a picture and we can see what that boot is. So you can go through this and do this to your items. And it is so handy when you just need a visual to see what these are. So as we can see, when we're hover overing this one, there's nothing there, nothing there. And then we're like, oh, what are these boots? Oh, I know. Those are the boots I've been looking for. So as you can see, I haven't really gone through and done that, but it is on my to-do list. But this is something that they recently added over the last summer. I just haven't really dabbled and touched it, but you can make finding your items even easier by visually seeing what they are. You just have to take the time to take the pictures. Some things, what I do is I take the pictures while I'm wearing the item, so then that way it's 10 times easier. So there's another way for you to find items that you're looking for in your saved outfit. So let's go take a look at that now. So in your saved outfits, it is one of my favorite folders that I have because I use it, again, religiously. You'll want to click on the t-shirt that's either on the bottom or the side of your viewer. It looks like a t-shirt, and you're going to go, it's called appearances, but I call them saved outfits. Depending on how big you want it, that's what it is. As you can see, I have a ton of pictures on my outfits. Normally when you save your outfits, they look like this. They're just folders, and you can name them whatever you want. Now, what I have done with my folder is I have numbered them and named them, and also put in cues of what the item is. So say if I want to go to an all white party, I would type in the color white, and it's going to pull up everything that I have labeled white that has in it. If I needed a costume, I would type in costume. Anything that I have labeled costume is going to pop up, and it's easy for me to find them. I also did gown because I need to go to a couple events that I need to wear gowns. Now, as you can see here, if I'm in a mood to where I'm just like, I just want to wear something random, I can see the pictures of what it is I'm wearing. It's the same similar way that we save our items in our inventory. We can save what we're wearing to our appearance outfits, so it's easy for us to find it. So I have this, I think this one is, I'm wearing number 14. So it is up at the top. So this is the item that we're wearing. And again, whenever you get to your item, you want to right click, you want to click on image, and you'll click on use snapshot. And if this is the picture that you want to take, you would hit save. I already have my picture taken. I try and keep mine on a plain background. Some of the other pictures I was at a friend's house and I just haven't redone them, but I like to keep mine on a fresh background so it's easy to see what it is I'm wearing. So of course, if this was the image you wanted, you would hit save, and then boom, your picture is there, and now you can easily see the outfits right in front of you. Now, as I was saying, if there's an item that I want and I can't find it in my inventory, but I know I'm wearing it in one of my outfits, this is another place that I like to use. Say we wanted the shoes, let's say we want the leather jacket from this leather jacket outfit that I have. Now, I will go to my outfits tab. I personally know I labeled it number 21, and yes, I have other 21s. I don't want to talk about it, but I know which one it is. We hover over it, and there's the image. I will bring down this folder. It tells you everything that this item is wearing, and if it's highlighted, if it's a bold, that means you are wearing this item currently. If it is not bold, or in this case, what I'm wearing is orange, what I'm not wearing is white. So I know that I'm not wearing that leather jacket. So I'm going to go through and see if I can find it. And there's the leather jacket right there. I would just hit the plus sign. And now I'm going to put on that leather jacket. This is another way for you to find items that you know you have saved on another outfit, but you want to wear it in this outfit. And boom, just like that, I am now wearing that leather jacket that I couldn't find in my inventory, but I knew I was wearing it in another outfit in my saved appearances. And then if there's a time that you don't want to wear something, I ended up deciding I don't want to wear this leather jacket. I can just go ahead and hover over it. And as you can see, it was white, but now it's bold and it's orange. I'm now going to go over and just hit the negative sign, and now it's just going to take it right back off. Problem solved. This is exactly how I keep my inventory and my outfits fully organized. This is how I get to my outfits very easily and items that I'm looking for very easily. I don't stress and struggle with my inventory, and I personally am very proud of that. I got ahead of it before I got too crazy, but even if you are in here for years and you haven't organized it, there is still time, because if you're in your inventory and in your items a lot, you kind of know off the top of your head where that item is. is. And sometimes you get lucky. Things are titled shoes, things are titled heels or shirt or jeans. And so you can search those items up individually in your inventory, and then you can easily make that second inventory and then drag and drop and make those folders in how you need to. So let me know down in the comments if you appreciated this video. How are you going to organize your folder and create your outfits? And what are you most excited for that this is going to help you stay a little bit more organized and cleaned up in your inventory? Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, hit that little bell so you don't miss any of the next videos, and make sure you become a lunatic member here for as low as $2.99. There are perks for being a member-only videos, member-only chats over my Discord, where you get direct contact with me and my community outside from everyone else, and also you get special emotes to use here in the chat when we go live. Be sure to check us out anytime, and if you see me in the grid, be sure to say hi and we can go shake it up somewhere. Have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are, and this is Lunagalaxy out.